Shalom, shalom. Lord in Christ, if I could be heard. Okay, hold on. Right. How about Shah with thumb to the brothers, Yahweh Shemar, and Bashim Shah and sisters. This is the Israel School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Yeah. And this is Tuesday. Brooklyn classes are at the Grand Army Plaza, which is at the corner of Flatbush Avenue and Eastern Parkway. Okay. I want to cover a topic, right? No, don't do that. Right? I want to cover a topic, uh, a profoundly unusual topic, Kasham. Come on. A topic that is never discussed by the people here in New York City, where we are, especially in Crown Heights, right? And it is about the imposter man who is sucking up. I'm going to say sucking up, right? Because, of course, everybody has a right to this thing, but now it is notable. It is a notable thing, right? In Brooklyn, especially in the entire United States, as well as Brooklyn, right? That I could say the undercover richest people in the country is the Jewish man, right? Right. And now, of course, like we said, as long as someone fits the criteria, right, they are eligible for, and you have to do it because I'm doing this, right? I want no noise, and you're doing no work over there, right? I don't see nothing started over there. And you got work to do. Okay. Now, I'm putting up a tab right here, so we all can see what I'm talking about. And it's about the disproportionate amount of Section 8 that the richest people in the United States have, right? And there's a article, right? This article is from it's not our article. This article is from the Jewish Telegraphic Agency, right? So it's one of their article. Okay. If you can see it up here, the computer's acting slow. I'm trying to work with the thing, right? There's nothing on my screen right now. Okay, here we go. Right, here we go. And it says Brooklyn Hasidim gets disproportionate affordable housing report charges. Okay. Scroll. Hasidic Jews in Brooklyn benefit disproportionately from Section 8. What does disproportionately mean? Meaning they get more than everybody else's. Right. So Section 8 is for everybody. It's for people who are struggling financially. And we're going to go into this article some more, all right? Hasidic Jews in Brooklyn benefit disproportionately from Section 8 housing vouchers. Right? So this is the vouchers that people who are homeless would get, right? Now, why am I bringing up this article? This was not the topic that's going to go into today, right? But of course, we're in a shield of David in the Brooklyn Public Library, right? There was a perceived Hasidic woman, right, who was pacing up and down the front of the window here, right? If I could show, this is the window here. This is the library. Right, we have, this is the library for everybody. So in the corner over there, you can see there was a Hasidic man right here, right? There's a library for everybody, right? We got brothers, we got oppressors, we got all kinds of people in here, right? No problem, right? But of course, she sees the Isupk on the back, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, the 12 tribes of Israel, right? I'm wearing this, right? I'm a perceived black man. I'm in here with black children in here, right? Which is usually not the normal thing in Brooklyn, especially in Crown Heights, Brooklyn, where I'm at. I walk on the street all day, and people see me walking with black children. It's an anomaly. It's not a normal thing. It's not strange to see Chinese men with Chinese children, white men with white children, Indian men with Indian children, African men with African children, Arab men with Arab children, but to see a so-called Negro or so-called West Indian walk around with his children, ooh, this is an anomaly. This is an anomaly. All right, this is an unusual thing. Okay, and of course, if I could talk about there we go right there. That's the woman that were right there. Okay, she was the one who was pacing up and down. I don't know what was going on, right? No problem, right? But how do I sound on the video, right? If there's anybody out there, if I can get a 1, right? If I sound good, if the video is not pacing, right? If it's terrible, please somebody put an 8 in here so I can know. I might have to work on some Wi-Fi in here. There's a couple of people in all the rooms, and they are also utilizing the same Wi-Fi. So they might be bringing my wavelengths down. Okay, no problem. More onto the article. Okay, as soon as this computer would allow me. Hold on, loading. In the meantime, the Negro, Latino, Native Indian is the real deal. Okay. The Negro, the Latino, and the Native Indian is the real Jew. Okay. Black people are the real Jews. Black children are the real Jew children. Right? So there we go. I see the Jews in Brooklyn benefit disproportionately from Section 8 housing vouchers, even as others impoverished residents have difficulty obtaining the federal housing subsidy. Hold on now. Right? The other day, right, there was a Section 8 grab. Okay, there was a real life Section 8 grab, and the Section 8 application was open for the first time in about 3 years, right? And it was open for 2 days, right? And that those days was June 7th to June the 9th. Right? Now, in all of that, right, it says that these vouchers are for impoverished residents who have difficulty, who have difficulty obtaining the federal housing subsidy. Give it to me. You want to sit over here and play with it. Sit over here. There we go. Sit right here and play with that. You got it. Okay? Meaning, this is not for them. Because, number one, they are not impoverished. And they're not having difficulty getting housing as they run New York. They really do, right? Not only do they run New York, they run the house, they run the Diamond District, right? They run the music industry, they run Hollywood, okay? And also they have the other country. Kasham, you need to stop making noise on this table here. I'm gonna take it away from you. Okay? All right. Keep going. A joint investigation published Tuesday by WNYC and the New York Daily News found that in several heavily Hasidic sections of Brooklyn, Williamsburg, which is not far from here, right? More than 30% of residents use Section 8 vouchers, right? So that's a large amount, right? Right. A benefit for those unable to afford market rate rents, right? Now, of course, I don't know if it's going to go into it, but I will go into it, okay, about why they're doing this, right? The statistics strike. The statistic is striking because the neighborhood has gentrified dramatically in recent years. I need to go back to this other page to scroll down, all right? The statistic is striking because the neighborhood, which has gentrified dramatically, meaning they never lived there before, is near Manhattan, meaning this is the waterfront, and commands among the city's highest rents and sale prices, right? Meaning, if you're someone who has difficulty affording rent, this is not the place you go. You see what I'm saying? This is prime real estate. You look across the water and it's Manhattan. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Is near Manhattan commands among the city's highest rents and sale prices. In contrast, according to the report, most of the city's Section 8 users are in outlying neighborhoods right, with lower market rate rents. Right. So in other words, usually the neighborhoods where you really need Section 8 are the areas that are away from Manhattan, right, or away from that prime real estate area of Lower Manhattan, where Williamsburg is. Williamsburg has its own bridge. You see what I'm saying? That goes into Manhattan. People from there, they run, some parts of Wall Street. You already know the stock market was made by the so-called Jewish man, right? And it was a system made for them and designed for them. You're gonna hold on a second, right? And living in Williamsburg, they can drive across the river and be over there in probably about 15, 20 minutes driving. Okay? Okay, how may I help you? You gotta write this in the next sentence. And you gotta get to it quickly. All right? Here, this one, all of this in that sentence over there, all right? Okay. According to the report, 120,000 eligible New Yorkers are waiting on a list or on a waiting list for Section 8 benefits. Okay. Now, mind you, notice who this article is from. Right? This is from the Jewish Telegraph Agency. This is not a article that's about you know being bigots against these people with this religion, right? This is their own news, right? This is from them. This is not from us, right? This is not from someone who dislikes them. This is their family, right? Noting out the notable unfairness from their own. Okay. It is unclear from the reporting whether the Hasidic community's large representation among Section 8 beneficiaries stem from illegal dealings. Hold on, wait. Illegal dealings, or if it is simply a result of the tight knit community's organizing and advocacy skills. Right? Right? The report cited two fraud cases. Now they're saying that to give the idea, right, that this is some, this is community and this is skill. You wanna go to the bathroom? Yeah. Okay, give me 1 second. All right, sit down. Hold on. Wait. Right? Okay. Okay, hold on. Hmm? Now, of course, we're dealing with people who are. Hold on, we gotta get over there for this one because this is the Bible, right? 40 hands. So we're gonna get Obadiah, chapter 1. You never come with me to the library again. You're gonna stay home with mama next time. You don't have to behave yourself. Alright. Right. Obadiah says, right, if thieves came to thee, right, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they have not stolen till they had enough? Right? So this is another way of them stealing. Hold on. We gotta get Genesis. Right? Let's go and get Genesis. Okay. The dust of the ground, it said the Lord said the dust of the ground. Right? This is the only way you can win, right? Okay. I believe it says on the belly, right? Here we go, right here. Genesis 3 and 13. Oh, there's another video that I wanted you guys to watch, right? Let me read Genesis 3 and 14. Genesis 3 and 14 says, and the Lord said unto the serpent, sit down, sit. 40 hands. I'll play with that, but stay over there. The Lord said unto the serpent, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle and above every beast of the field. Now, what did he do? He went out and to swindle against the sister Eve, the woman, right? The woman, of course, who was made to fight the demon of wanting to have control of a man, even though it is built in her to have desire to her husband. Sure. There we go, right? Now it says, God said unto the serpent, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle and above every beast of the field. Upon thy belly shall thou go. Upon thy belly shall thou go. Upon thy belly shall thou go. Since you want to be a snake, upon your belly shall thou quiet. Upon thy belly shall thou go. What does it mean to upon thy belly shall thou go, right? It means you live low down and dirty. Right, here's a man who only wins. He only wins. Like this article here, he only wins if there is, let me read it again. It is unclear whether the Hasidic community's large reputation among Section 8 beneficiaries stem from illegal dealings. What? Illegal dealings, meaning they're living under their belly. They're living like a snake. Gotta go on his belly and crawl into places where you can't see, below the radar to get ahead. That's what he's doing with illegal dealings. Upon thy belly shall thou go, and dust shalt thou eat all the days of thy life. Meaning they only get away with being crooks. That's the only way they can get above in society. Yes. Again? Yes, you can go use the bathroom. Go on. You better hurry up and you gotta go back quickly. I'm timing you, all right? Don't run. You better walk. But I am timing you, all right? All right. Okay. Now here's a video I want you guys to watch, right? I wonder if I can get it on. I wonder if I can get TikTok on here. All right. This is a video. I made a response to this video too. Okay. Bear with me 1 second, y'all. Bear with me 1 second. It's loading, right? So of course you can go on to in your own time. You can go to ISPK Brooklyn NYC. Okay, hold on. ISPK Brooklyn NYC. This is our TikTok page. You can go there, like and subscribe. We got plenty of videos on there that people will like, some TikTok material with TikTok music and all that. You know, TikTok got its own flavor of music that are made for these videos. Okay. And I made a response to it, right? Right. This video is about an IDF soldier. Looks to be like in an airport or a train station, probably in London somewhere, right? Okay. Let me see if I can go on there. Hold on. Let me see if I can go on here on the computer because nothing is working in this place here. All right. You must have to go on the computer. Right. The perception is that it's like a handheld device only thing. Okay. Here we go. Because of course in the library we got no signal. Right. I can make phone call on it, but you know when it comes to the work of the Lord, right? Devices do not want to work the way that we put it. Big up to Nazar Amma, right? Rev of Priest Officer Mother Bar, Louisiana, right? That's our brother right there. Okay. Here it is. Yes, of course, on the computer, it's moving slow. Everything moves slow. No problem. It's here on my phone. Okay, so there we go. It says, what will calm the IDF soldiers of Israel down? I don't want to show this brother because this brother's wearing a wife beater, right? Not appropriate for UPK live, okay? Now, I want you to hear this, right?
What is the only thing that will calm down the IDF of Israel? Quick answer.
Here we go. Look at this now. Here we go. Here's a man doing a review of the sort, a video review. Here's an IDF soldier. Look at him. You're approaching a sister. Number one. Hold on. Now, that's very important. All right. About the serpent in the garden. Right? The serpent in the garden always goes to Eve. He would not go to Adam. Quiet. He would not go to Adam, right? Right. Now it says the Genesis 3 and 1 of that chapter says that the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Most High God had made. And he said unto the woman, yes, God said, ye shall not eat of every tree. And the woman said unto the serpent, hold on. And he said, here's a snake. Now this snake is not a real snake. It's a metaphor as we're talking about a man who is like a snake. Right? And the snake said, you shall not eat of every tree of the garden. And he's asking, like, how can you live by these rules and these laws from God? You can't do that. You can't eat pork. Wait, you can't have a 50% relationship with your man. Meanwhile, he's saying this to you, and he doesn't live by this himself. He's doing this to rob you. You see what I'm saying? Or sometimes he could do it by himself. He could do it on his own, right? But he lives as if he pretends that to the world that he's living an ultra righteous life, and he goes behind the door. You don't know what he's doing behind the door, right? Probably with another man in Pride Month. You never know, right? You all in rainbow stuff, right? You always see. Hold on. So that's another thing I want to see too, right? I want to show you, right? Jewish rainbow flags, rainbow flags. Right? Now, every Jewish protest you go to, you always, I don't know how, right? But you always see a rainbow flag there. Always. I want to see if I can give you a picture of one of them, right? It's giving me computer made stuff. That's not what I want. Here we go. Here is a protest. It's not good enough. That's not what I want. Right? Let me just put the computer is doing what it wants. It's not doing what I want. Right? And I don't like when things do what they want and not what I want. Okay? Might have to discard of this computer here. All right. What's going on there? Okay.
Yeah, you got the little spinner going.
Yeah. Hold on, we live, bro.
Oh, should I? All right, baby.
It might sound like this.
Okay, so we're going to a protest. I'm going to get the flag, right? And in the midst of all of the Jewish flags, we're gonna see a rainbow. Oh, he gotta sit here. You gotta go over there, right? Okay. They're not showing it. They're not showing it on here. Get up. Let's sit over there. Okay. When I Google it, they're not showing me. But every time you go on the news on TV, right, there is always a rainbow flag in the midst of the Jewish protest. Right? But yeah, is there any topic you wanted to go into? I gotta occupy these kids right here, right? Okay. So we have the remaining 20, 30 minutes before class is done, right? 25 minutes, really, right? You know what we do? Come on this side. You're gonna come in. All right? Come on that way. All right? Okay. That will pass the class to police officer 50 by any Allah. All right? Go ahead.
Sure. All right. Well, I ain't really got no particular topic, man. But what you covering so far?
Right now, it's still an office test. So you can cover anything from the office test.
Oh, kind. Oh yeah. Well,
So I was covering how the snake always went to the woman.
Oh yeah.
So you can go into women's scriptures.
Oh gosh. Look, we can do that all day, man. Look, to be honest with you, that's where you get this type of confusion, discrepancy in this society with the women and the men, especially our people. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? They always lean towards the government. You know what I mean? And we know, like we spoke about last time, or 2 weeks ago, we spoke about how in the Bible, mountain is referring to government as well. It's like, symbology, if you will. You know what I'm saying? It's a metaphor. So that's why a lot of times people say, oh, the Bible is not literal. Yeah, it's not literal. But when you talk about certain things that are literal in the Bible, you don't even understand it, because it's not for these other people to understand. It's for so-called Blacks and Hispanics to understand. So when we understand that, like, look, the women that go to these mountains, these governments, right? In fact, let's get the order, man. Women, 1 Corinthians 11:3, Baba Kashaw, if you could get that real quick. Because that's the main thing that we gotta establish. We gotta understand that, man. It's not like we trying to make our women slaves. Look, if your woman is not, how should I put this? If your woman is not somebody that you could say, okay, maybe I could take her advice, then you probably picked the wrong woman off rip. Because there's certain things that she's supposed to be a help me, right? So if I can't go to my woman and say, yo, what do you think about this, man? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that she's supposed to be running the household. That's your position, but we're gonna get into that. Salaki, sir.
Ready?
Yeah.
1 Corinthians 11:3.
Come.
But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
So the head of every man is Christ, which is Yahushua. That's Yahushua Mashiach, right? That's the head of every man. So we already establishing the order here. Go ahead.
Done. And the head of the woman is the man.
The head of the woman is the man. So if the head of the man is Christ and the head of the woman is the man, we already see where the rank is going. This is a rank. This is just for a regular household. This is how we established our households. Go on.
And the head of Christ is God.
And the head of Christ is God. So you have God, Hamashiach, the man, Christ. And then you have the children and I guess pets or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? So this is the order. This is the order and the structure, and it's supposed to be structured with everything. So for people to be like, oh, I don't know why y'all camps, they love this camp this, camp that. Yeah, it's supposed to be a structure. Everything has structure. You know what I'm saying? When you go in the book of Numbers, it was a structure. He sorted everything out. This is military. Everything is militant in the Bible. But you look at it through a Christian lens and you're not gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the order, and that's how men and women are supposed to conduct themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? The other scriptures on 1 Timothy 2 and what is it? 1 Timothy 2 and 11?
Okay.
1 Timothy 2 and 11, man.
Okay.
This is how women are supposed to conduct themselves according to the Bible.
1 Timothy 2 and 11.
Mind you, we in the quote unquote New Testament. I don't think we in the Old Testament. I think we in the New Testament.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 1 Timothy 2 and 11.
1 Timothy 2 and 11.
Come on, sir.
Let the woman learn in silence.
Let the woman learn in what?
In silence.
No, she's supposed to be talking.
In silence.
She's supposed to be on the pulpit.
In silence.
She's supposed to be the first lady of the church talking. No. Says what?
Let the woman learn in silence.
Let the women learn in silence, man. There's a time for you to talk, but when it's in the church, shut your mouth, man. Stop talking, man. Stop thinking that you know how to break down scriptures and, oh, I know that. No, you don't. That's not your place, man. That's not your place. You have a role. You have an important role. We love you all, you know what I'm saying? But that's not your role. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's always going to backfire on you anyway. You know what I mean? Let the women learn in silence. Is there more on that?
With all subjection.
With all subjection. You're supposed to be in subjection to the men of the Lord. The men that are supposed to be leading you and directing you and guiding you. That's what it means when it says provide. Providing does not only mean finance. It means I'm the man that's supposed to provide you protection. Because first of all, you're not strong enough to go fight Arnold Schwarzenegger outside. That's number one. You feel me? And then second of all, when it means provide, it means that we're providing you with instruction.
Well, I was showing them a video while ago.
Concept.
You just stay right there, man.
Concept.
Anyway, here's the rest of the video, man. So no, you gotta put the computer back.
Okay.
Right? Okay. Sit down over there and write that next page of that book over there, man. This was the video. Right? I didn't want to put him
of Israel.
Right?
Quick answer.
Right? There's the video. Right? All right. So oppressor, he's an IDF soldier. He's a IDF soldier, Israeli man, right? He's approaching a sister, want to bully the sister because she's a sister, because she's not a man. Now here comes a man. Here comes a man. Is it? Look at that. Look at that. And then pushed him away. You know what I'm saying? Because women need their man. Every woman needs their man. That man is the protection.
See, that's the baloney that this society keeps pushing on our women that our women don't need a man. You need a man. You're the only nation, you're the only women that say that, oh, I don't need a man. That's foolishness, man. You playing yourself, man. Because look, let me tell you something. It's weird out here. It's definitely weird out here. There's some dudes that plot on women, man. They will look at you and be like, "Oh, okay, I see she taking the trash out every day. I don't see no man taking out the trash. I don't see no man pumping her gas. I don't see any of these things. These are predators. There's a lot of men that, sad to say, there's some predatory men out here. So for you to say you don't need a man is automatically off of those basic instincts. Like you already hanging yourself up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like no other nation does that, man. You will never see no other nation say, "Oh, I don't need a man." They understand the program. You're the one that's been force fed through the media because of the people that run the media. They're force feeding you this propaganda that, oh, you good, you don't need a man. We'll give you a high paying job, high salaries, and everything like that. That's cool. But if you were marshmallow with $1 million in 2 sacks, in 2 bags, then what does that make you? A soft target. You're a soft target, bro. Man could just run game on you, milk you dry, and then before you know it, you like, what happened? And God forbid it be one of these dudes in these churches. Who knows what can happen? Your children might get damn, I don't want to get banned. Grape or Welch's grape. You might get grape. Your daughters might get grape. Your son might get confused. So these are the type of risks that you run when you come with that mentality, man. But that's how women were supposed to be, man. That was the order. You know what I'm saying? So a righteous woman would be on some, all right, this is what I'm supposed to do, man. It's teamwork, man. Matter of fact, let me get Proverbs 31:10.
There's a little more now.
Oh yeah, Khan, sir. Salaki.
First Timothy 2:12.
Mm-hmm.
For I suffer not a woman to teach.
Yeah, suffer not a woman to teach, man. Women is not supposed to be teaching in the sense of, as far as comes to this ministry, man. If you're gonna teach, you're supposed to be teaching your daughters how to be submissive, how to conduct themselves. You know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to be teaching them scripture breakdowns and everything like that. No, man, that's not your role. You know what I'm saying? Stay in your lane. Go on.
Nor to usurp authority.
Because that's vexating, bro. That's vexating to somebody that's a man of the Lord. A real man would not allow a woman to usurp authority over him and in any situation. To be honest with you, that's not supposed to be what's going on. You're not supposed to be usurping authority over who you talking like, because that's going to be the automatic thing. And it's going to sound like ego, but that's how men are. That's why the Most High said it like that. That's why in 1 Corinthians, it told you the order. It's an order. So now you overstepping your boundaries now. You over here talking like you have supreme authority over a man that is the one that's supposed to be dying for you. When the stuff hit the fan. When the stuff hit the fan, he's the one that's jumping in front of the bullets. You're the one that's you see it all the time in the movies. Yo, babe, go check that. What's that noise? What's that noise at the door? Yeah, you scared now, but you was just talking crazy. But now, you know what I'm saying?
I got the definition of usurp.
Concept.
Usurp. Take a position of power illegally or by force.
By force, you know what I'm saying? You both. Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you bogarting basically. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking it back. You bogarting. You over here taking you like I'm officer of 9 because I got 9 kids in the house. I'm officer of 9 now. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So when something happened and you hear a bump in the night, you go check the door.
Keep going. It says encroach or infringe upon someone's rights.
All right. You're infringing upon the rights that the Lord gave us. We are supposed to be the ones in authority. That's what it said. You know what I'm saying? It's the Most High, Christ, the man, the woman, and the children. You know what I'm saying?
Keep going. In the Merriam-Webster Dictionary, to seize or exercise authority or possession wrongfully. To seize or exercise authority wrongfully.
Yeah, you seizing that authority wrongfully. That's not your authority, man. You know, in the Bible it tells you that the women they supposed to teach the younger women how to be, how to be righteous women. You know what I'm saying? Not battle women, not show them how to cut down quote unquote doctrines, which I call doctrines or whatever. That's not what it's telling you to do. You know what I'm saying? You know? Let's get Ephesians 5:22 real quick. Hey, Salaki.
Ephesians 5:22.
Come on, sir.
Keep the noise down. You're gonna get another one. Keep some noise. Ephesians 5:22. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands.
Yeah, unto your own husbands, man.
As unto the Lord.
As unto the Lord, man. You love the Lord, you're supposed to love your husband. And really, if you love your husband, y'all supposed to be knowing that, this is a man of the Lord. So if he's following the Most High in Christ, I'm following him. You're supposed to love him and follow and submit unto him, man. A lot of times y'all just be running. Hey, I don't want to sound like what they call that, misogynistic and all of that. Like, look, man, you gotta trust that your man is leading you in the right direction. If you feel like your man not leading you in the right direction, I don't know what to tell you. I think you messed up somewhere. Maybe you need to get some counseling or something. But trusting. Go ahead, read it again. Slack.
I just want to add in that last part. When it says "as unto the Lord,"
right,
it means as means like.
Right.
So like unto the Lord. As and like are the same thing. They're both similes to say, like it to something or as something, right? So what we're saying is, wives, submit yourself unto your own husband like you do to God.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You gotta submit to your husband like he is God and obey him like he is God. The same way I have to obey Captain Zaryak like he is God. I have to obey Commander Gianna like he is God. Why? Because he represents God to me. When he says, if I look in the Bible and I see, right quick, Bayan, if I look in the Bible and I see a law that says you cannot eat meat with blood in it, my simpleness, looking at the letter of the law, says, okay, I'm just gonna wash the meat out. And then General Hyman says, I'm just gonna wash the blood out of the meat, right? But then General Hyman comes back and says, no, this is not what it means. This means you have to cook the food until there's no blood in it. Then I'll be like, oh, snap.
Yeah.
That's what God is telling me, not what I'm thinking. But he's telling me as if he speaks for God to me. Now I know what God says because I got him. Women should do the same thing with the men.
Because these are the men that had the supreme authority, my nigga. Slacky, you know what I'm saying? So they the ones that have the supreme authority. Damn, that was in the joint too. But you're right, man. So yeah, the same way you have faith in the Lord is the same way you should have faith in the men that follow the Lord. And it trickles down. The people that don't want to follow this is people that want to live lawlessly. You know what I'm saying? They want to live like barbarians. Not barbarians, well, yeah, something like that. They want to live wild, man. They don't want to live by the laws of the Most High. Let me just say it like that. They don't want to live by the statutes and commandments. of the Most High God. They want to do their own thing. And that's why you see so many different groups and everything like that. Well, why we can't all come together? We can't all come together because you left the home of the truth. You left it. What do you mean why we can't come together? You left home. You left home. We came back home. Some of us came back home. Some of us are still here. You know what I'm saying? And some of us came back home and we understood, okay, if this is the root, why would I go follow a leaf? That don't make no sense to me. I'm going to go chase a leaf when I know where the root is? That don't make no sense, man. Come on, man. Practicality, man. That's what we deal with over here, man. You know what I mean? So that's how our women are supposed to roll, man. You know, they could teach the younger women and children and how to be submissive and how to be disciplined in the law, statutes, and commandments.
We got 5 minutes, sir.
Come on, sir. You say you ain't really going to nothing too heavy, right? Salaki Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? But what else we can go into?
One more scripture.
Come on, sir. I got you right now. Let me see.
Right, so if I could keep going on for a second, right?
Come on, sir.
Under verse 24, it says, "Therefore, as the church is subject unto Christ, so let the wives be to their own husbands in everything." Now, right quick, right?
Yeah.
If you got a scripture yet?
No. Salaki, I'm looking for something real quick.
It's all right.
Go ahead.
Right? So right quick, right? Everything. Christ looked. He had a precept in Matthew 25, right, where he was talking about brothers who will get the kingdom of heaven, and he was calling them wives, right? He said there was 10 virgins trying to get to this bridegroom, right? 5, right, put oil in them. 5 did not, right? Here's what these 5 who did not, right? All of them left the truth, right? They left the truth, and if they want to find Christ, they need to come back unto their husband and do the right thing that they would have to get their husband, right? You don't run off to your fake group and you do what you want. You are doing the things that your husband would have not wanted you to do, right? In the body of Christ. Why is he saying that? Because just like how it said right here that the head of man is Christ.
Right.
The head of the woman is the man. Right? So the same how a man is under Christ, women are under Christ.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? And when Christ makes a metaphor about how it should be with men in Christ, you have to obey the men over you. Like you was Christ. That's the order. Right? So for me, right? It's the Most High, it's Christ, Commander Gianna, General Mahimon, right? On down, General Mayak, all the way down to Captain Tazaya, all the way down to me, right? So when it comes to me, and then under me, I got my wife too. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So now a man over me gives me an order. Captain Tazaya gives me an order, right? It's as if God gave the order to me. You see what I'm saying? If General Mahimon gave Captain Tazaya an order, it's as if God gave him an order. You see what I'm saying? If General Mahimon you pass an order down to Captain Tazaya, and he passed that same order down to me, it's as if God gave the order to me. You see what I'm saying? And for all the brothers who wasn't the ISUPK, this is where God talked to you. You see what I'm saying? And you want God to talk to you again. You get back in here. If you're not in here, then you next to your homie that was never in the ISUPK, never took the oath. Then that man is. First of all, you don't look at him as a man that outranks you, then, that's not even supposed to be God to you. You see what I'm saying? The same way as if you was with Moses, as an other man who was not Moses talk to you, then, that's not God talking to you because that ain't Moses. That's not Aaron.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You want to get back to the word of the Most High? You're going to get back with Moses and Aaron. Today, you're going to get back with Commander Gianna and General Mahimon. in New York, captured to Zarya.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, man.
Man. Yeah, man. That's heavy, man. Because at the end of the day, man, a lot of people think that because we in 2024 that it's something different now. But was it different in the day of Moses and Aaron? When you think our people wasn't thinking about Commander General Hana in that sense when it was the day of Moses and Aaron? They was like, who is Moses and who is Aaron? You ain't the leader of Israel. Come on, man. We gotta stop. We gotta think outside the box, man. We gotta stop with this madness, man. We gotta stop thinking that, you know, that's what it is, man. It is what it is, man.
All right, quick. Mind
that
Bible did say, wives, submit yourself unto your own husbands, like unto the Lord. If you're not in the ISUPK, you need to humble down yourself and submit yourself unto the ISUPK like you do unto God. You want to serve God, you want to keep the commandments. The pillar of Christ says, what is loose on earth is loose in heaven. The rules in the ISUPK come from the Most High. Those rules are in the ISUPK because they are the rules from heaven. You see what I'm saying? A man was to come to the truth. He had to find Bayani Allah. That's a fact. You don't get into the ISUPK without finding Bayani Allah and talking to him and being welcomed to class by him. If a man is inviting you to know Israelite function, and it's not by this man right here, Bayani Allah, right? Then it's not sanctioned by the Most High. He might be a regular man to you, but that man has an oath by the Most High. The Most High has marked him with the mark of the Most High that you can read about in Ezekiel. You see upon his forehead, with an oath to perform his acts, to be blessed by his actions, and to be cursed by his actions, and you have not. You see what I'm saying? To be held doubly accountable. And if you were smart, you'd see this man and you join under this man and join into the ranks of the Most High. As within Brooklyn, he's a man that stands at the gate to bring men into the ranks of the Most High in Brooklyn. If it's not by him and the brothers with him, then it's not even a gate to the Most High. Another one in John 10 says, if a man was to come unto the Lord, and he does not enter in through the door, but he goes in some other way, by the window or the back door. I'm paraphrasing. He doesn't want to go through Bayani Allah. He wants to go through some other camp, some Sakari or some purple camp. They don't want to go by Bayani Allah. That man is to be called a thief and a liar. You have to go by the gate, which is Bayani Allah and the brothers with him. Go ahead, Bayani.
Khan, I was going to say Matthew chapter 7 and verse 13 tells you if you do not go into the straight gate. You know what I'm saying? I'm paraphrasing on that too, but that's the scripture that came to my mind. Khan.
Well, let me get it. Slug it.
Khan, sir.
You said that was what?
Matthew chapter 7 and verse 13.
Matthew chapter 7, verse 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate.
Yeah, the straight gate is where? The straight gate is here. We're not bending, we're not curving, we're not doing none of that. We're going straight and we following the law, statutes, and commandments, you know what I'm saying, under the Most High, Yahweh, and the Mashiach, Yahweh Shai, you know what I'm saying? That's what we doing. Go ahead.
Okay. Also, this straight means a thin, narrow path. We're gonna widen this path for nobody. We're not bringing this to modern days for nobody. We're following along the old path, like Jeremiah said, right? For wide is the gate, and broad is the way.
For wide is the gate, because wide is the gate. Look at Christianity. Wide is the gate. Come as you are. Come as you are and all of that. No, man. We're not dealing with that. Yes, we all have demons and we all have things that we have to work on, but we repent and we get ourselves right by following that straight path and that straight gate, going through that straight gate. Go ahead.
For wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction.
Broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. Unity. Unity in what? You believe in the new moon. You believe the full moon. You believe in... What's up with all this moon stuff? You know what I'm saying? Right. Y'all like this moon stuff a little too much, man. That sounds like lunar service, man. That sounds like lunar gods and